This may sound odd, but while pushing for denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, Washington is against giving up its nuclear weapons. In fact, it is scaling down its participation in this year's Nobel Peace Prize ceremony when the international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons is conferred. Nobel Prize, in fact, WION's Ramesh Ramachandran reports.
One doesn't know how Kim Jong-un reacted to the news, whether he chuckled, smiled or had a good laugh about it, but every which way you look at it, the joke seems to be on the United States, the United Kingdom and France. The three permanent members of the United Nations Security Council have decided not to send their ambassadors to the ceremony at Oslo in Norway. Instead, their deputy chiefs of mission will take part in the function. Why? Because while they claim to share the goal of disarmament, they feel that a nuclear weapons ban treaty, quote-unquote, ignores the current security challenges and would not make the world more peaceful. The ICAN is not amused. Beatrice Finn, director of ICAN, has said, and I quote, "It's some kind of protest against the Nobel Peace Prize. They like their nuclear weapons very much and don't like it when we try to ban them," unquote. This, she adds, for good measure, when North Korea and the United States are exchanging threats to use nuclear weapons. Olav Nolstad, director of the Norwegian Nobel Institute, is reported to have said, and I quote, "We are neither surprised nor offended by the fact that sometimes foreign governments prefer to stay away from the ceremony in protest, or, as in this case, because they prefer to be represented by their deputy chiefs of mission. The Nobel Peace Prize is, after all, a political prize. The Norwegian Nobel Committee takes notice of the joint decision of the British, French and the US embassies," unquote. According to reports in a section of the Norwegian media, only two nuclear weapon powers, Russia and Israel, have so far agreed to send their top diplomats to the ceremony. The ambassadors of China, India and Pakistan are either reported to be traveling or due to be abroad at the time. North Korea does not have a resident ambassador in Norway. Neither the Indian Foreign Ministry nor the Norwegian Embassy in New Delhi responded to a WION questionnaire till the time of filing this report. In 2010, a similar controversy had erupted after a Chinese dissident writer and poet, Liu Xiaobo, was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. At the time, China boycotted the ceremony. But India's ambassador in Oslo joined counterparts from most Western countries, including the US, the UK, France, Germany, Japan, Sweden and the Netherlands at the function. There was an Indian flavor to that year's Nobel ceremony too. Oscar-winning musician A.R. Rahman had joined other artists to perform at the concert on the 11th of December, the day after Liu Xiaobo was presented the Nobel Peace Prize in absentia. Ramesh Ramachandran, WION.